Hey guys, it's me, Playman. I'm back, and today I want to talk to you guys a little bit about something cool I'm going to try to be doing on this channel. So essentially, I try to put out a video every day pretty much, and commonly there is a good amount of stuff to talk about with Marvel Strike Force, but sometimes there are days where I'm sort of trying to come up with an idea for a video, and I just really can't think of anything good to talk about. So today I want to talk to you guys about a series I wanted to try out for this channel. So you guys probably know Casino. He does roster reviews. He does an incredible job with them. Casino probably knows more about the game than the devs do. I mean, really, Casino knows an impressive amount of knowledge about Marvel Strike Force, and he does these really awesome in-depth roster reviews. And from how it appears to me, there's a pretty hefty queue for those kind of things, and I think there are a lot of people that would like roster reviews, especially if they were a little more accessible. So that's something I want to try to do on this channel. So I sort of want to be giving out roster reviews for you guys as well, but they're going to be less in-depth than Casino, because obviously I know less about the game than Casino does. I'd argue I know more about the game than a lot of other people do, but nowhere near as much as Casino does, so it's not going to be at the same level as a Casino roster review, but I still think I could provide a pretty competent roster review. So I want to talk to you guys a little bit about that today and how I plan on going about that. So first off, if you want a roster review, it's going to be real simple. You'll just queue up in my Discord server. I have the Discord server. It's linked in every video. It's linked on my main page. You just go there, and there's going to be a little channel in there that says like queue up for roster review. You just type in there, I want a roster review. That's it. And then that way I can just look at the order of messages, and I'll just go top to bottom whenever I go through doing a roster review. There are a couple of requirements to get a roster review. One, I'd ask that you're subscribed to the channel. I'm not gonna check that. Hopefully if you're in my Discord and I'll be doing a roster review for you, hopefully you could be subscribed to me. I'd like that, but I'm not gonna go check you to subscribe to me. Second thing, I'd really like if your guys' account was level 50 before you ask for a roster review. The reason why I say that is because I think before then, if you're asking for a roster review, I don't really feel like you probably have that many characters that you really just don't know what to do. I just don't really feel there's much of a big need to organize your characters if you're not level 50. That's just my personal opinion. Again, we can still queue people up, and we will see how that goes. Maybe I could be wrong, and there could be a lot of people under level 50 that need a lot of help sort of organizing their roster. But just from my personal experience, I don't feel like before level 50 anything was too crazy. And I'm also going to talk a little bit about what those roster reviews are going to entail. So once I pick you for the roster review, I'll message you. I'll make sure you still want one. I'll be like, hey, you still want a roster review? I'm going to give you like a day or two to respond. And then once you do, I'm going to want you to send a screenshot of your roster just so I can take a look at it. And then I will go through in a video and I will build blitz teams for you. So that's probably one of the bigger things in the game. Playing blitz, that's where you use the most amount of characters, and I'd argue that's probably where it's the hardest to know how to use your roster, because it's really easy to build, like, Guardians of the Galaxy, 5 Guardians of the Galaxy, easy, oh, Avengers, 5 Avengers, put them on the team, something like that. Shield, 5 Shield and Nick Fury and Coulson if you have them. I'll build the team, nothing that crazy. But where blitz gets kind of complicated is when you have sort of all those leftover characters that you don't really know where to put them, and I think that's where I can probably help you out the most, is actually going through the roster and then putting every single character onto a team, making sure you can build optimal teams. So that's where I want to help out there. And then I'll also allow you to pick one extra mode you want some help on, whether that be arena, war, or raids or something like that. The reason why I'm not going to do all those is because I would argue that is where I'm the least well versed. I'd say blitz and just sort of one-on-one, you send in a team, you're going against the enemy team of 5. I'd argue that that's where I know the most about the game and the interactions of the characters. Once you start getting to war, defense, and offense, and raids, and arena, that's where sort of my knowledge about the game, I'd say, gets stretched a little bit. So that's why I'm not going to provide it for everyone. But if you can pick sort of an extra mode in the game, Dark Dimension 2, I could sort of go through your roster and build a couple teams for that. But again, the reason why I only want you to pick one mode is because I don't feel my knowledge is as incredible on those kind of things. So I also don't want to be giving you a ton of advice about all those modes, because quite frankly, I don't know if all my advice would be perfect. And then a little Pokemon patent on it. What I want to do is I also want to give you advice about like 5 characters or so I really think you should be farming up in your roster. So I'll look through and I'll say, oh, look at this, Heimdall and Hela, I think you should get them up right now. I really think that would help out your Asgardians team a ton, or something like that. And I think that'd be something really cool. I think that's something really helpful, you know, especially right now in the game. I'm feeling this. There's so many characters I want to level up. You know, it's sort of hard to focus on one thing at a time, or, you know, where do you go next? And that's sort of what I want to do also, is also I want to have a section where I'm going to go through your roster. I'm going to say, this is who I think you need to take up next, or these are some characters I think you should take up and they do you a lot of good, or these are some characters I think you should power up. So that's sort of me something extra I throw into the roster view. So in a roster view, I'll build you all your blitz teams that you can with your roster. I'll talk about one extra mode in your roster. You can pick that. And then finally, I'll talk about some characters that I think you should level up. So it's going to be a roster review that's sort of a mid-tier roster review. You know, it's not the level of Casino. Casino's roster reviews are crazy, you know, those things are next level, but I think it'll still be helpful for you, and I'd like to make videos about them because I think looking through the roster and building teams is a great way to learn about the game. Theory crafting, I think, is an excellent way to sort of get better at Marvel Strike Force. You know, the more you can know about how characters work, and the more you can see how other people think that characters work and how other people build teams, the better you can get at building teams. So not only by doing roster reviews do I think I will have a pretty fun video, I will also help out the person who has that roster. I think it'll also be a great learning experience for all the viewers at home. So that being said, if you want to get queued up for those, make sure to go to the Discord, type in that chat, and then I'll get you in the queue, and then I'll probably try to do one this week because, you know, I want to start figuring out how this works sooner rather than later. And I just think this is a fun thing to do for video. If, you know, I wake up one day and I want to make a video, I think it's an excellent series to supplement my Marvel Strike Force content. But with that being said, guys, at the end of the day, what do I really know? I am only an 18-year-old. Hope you all have a happy and healthy day. See you guys in the next video, and hopefully on the Discord if you want a roster review. Bye, guys.